Another problem. A variable triangle is inscribed in a circle of radius r. In a circle of radius r, capital R. If the rate of change of a side is capital R times the rate of change of the opposite angle then the opposite angle is a variable triangle is inscribed in a circle. A variable triangle is inscribed in a circle of radius capital R. If the rate of change of side is R times the rate of change of the opposite angle, then the opposite angle is. That is our problem. A variable triangle is inscribed in a circle of radius R, capital R. Suppose this is the fixed circle. This is fixed circle of radius R in which a variable triangle is inscribed. Suppose the triangle is like this, then the area is something, and the triangle is like this, the area is something like that. It is a variable triangle that was inscribed in a fixed circle. Here the radius of the circle is R, capital R itself. This is R. This is capital R. Okay. Now, the rate of change of a side is R times capital R times the rate of change of its opposite angle. Suppose this is X. X be the triangle ABC be the triangle that was inscribed in the fixed circle of radius R. O be the center. Let us suppose X be one side. Let us suppose this angle is theta, the opposite to that of this side. The angle opposite to that of this side is theta. In such case, the rate of change of side means dx by dt is R times the rate of change of the opposite angle, capital R into d theta by dt. That is the given relation. In such case, the opposite angle is. That is the question. What is the value of theta in such case? So, let the side is side of triangle, that is BC equal to X, and its opposite angle is theta. Let the side of the triangle be X and its opposite angle is theta. Once this is theta, clearly this is 2 theta. OB equal to OC. These two are radii of the circle. R and R. So once you drop the perpendicular, it bisects the chord, hence it becomes x by 2. It becomes x by 2. And this angle becomes theta. Because once this angle is theta, the angle is 2 theta here. Out of 2 theta, half to the top theta is theta. Half to the top that angle is theta. So this is theta, this is theta. Now from this smaller triangle, from the figure, the relation between these three, capital R which is fixed, x which is variable, and theta that is also variable, from these three taking sine theta, we get opposite side by hypotenuse, that is x by 2 by capital R. Hence the side x is, therefore x is 2r sine theta. The relation between the side and its opposite angle is x equal to 2r sine theta, where r is fixed. R is the radius of the circle, where r be the radius, capital R be radius of fixed circle in which the triangle is inscribed. X equal to 2r sine theta is our relation between x and theta. Based on this relation, now dx by dt, differentiating both sides with respect to t, 2r is constant, 2r into d by dt of sine theta, because theta varies according to the time and x varies according to the time. Both x and theta are the variables. We have to take the differentiation with respect to t of x and theta. That is dx by dt equal to 2r into d by d theta of sine theta, because sine theta is in terms of theta, into d theta by dt follows. D by function of function rule. This is completely in terms of theta. Differentiate this function with respect to theta and theta with respect to t. Function of function rule is applicable here. So 2r, derivative of sine theta with theta is, with respect to theta is cos theta, into d theta by dt. This is dx by dt. But given rate of change of the side is r times the rate of change of opposite angle. But given dx by dt, the rate of change in the side is r times the rate of change of angle opposite to that of the side. So dx by dt is given r d theta by dt. So hence you can replace dx by dt with r d theta by dt. Therefore r d theta by dt equal to 2r cos theta d theta by dt. Now you can remove r d theta on both sides. R d theta you can remove. So 1 takes the value 2 cos theta. On cancellation of r d theta by dt on both sides, we get 1 on the left hand side. 1 equal to 2 cos theta. Therefore cos theta takes the value 1 by 2. Once cos theta is 1 by 2, theta is pi by 3. The angle opposite to that of the considered side, the angle opposite to that of the considered side is pi by 3 itself. Hence the required angle is pi by 3. That is also one fine question. Very useful, such questions are very useful to objective pattern examinations. Next, next problem. an angle theta through which a pulley turns with time t is completed by theta equal to t square plus 3t minus 5 square centimeters per minute. Then the angular velocity, for t equal to 5 seconds. As theta follows a relation t square plus 3t minus 5 square centimeters per minute, the angular velocity for t equal to 5 seconds. It is given in meters, whereas we have to find angular velocity for t equal to 5 seconds. I thought that this is not square centimeters, this is radians per minute. An angle theta through which a pulley turns with time t is completed by theta equal to t square plus 3t minus 5 radians per minute. According to the time, it rotates, the pulley rotates. Once the pulley rotates, the angle changes. At the rate of following this relation, theta equal to t square plus 3t minus 5 radians per minute. At t equal to 5 seconds, what is the angular velocity? The rate of change of the angle. The rate of change of the angle is nothing but angular velocity. So, given here, theta is t square plus 3t minus 5. Theta equal to t square plus 3t minus 5. Now, d theta by dt, angular velocity. T is d by dt of t square plus 3t minus 5. That gives us 2t plus 3. d theta by dt is 2t plus 3. Now, d theta by dt at t equal to 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I thought that this is also for seconds, not minute. That was wrongly displaced. Okay. Displayed. d theta by dt at t equal to 5 seconds is 2t plus 3 into at t equal to 5. Simply that is 10 plus 3, 13 radians per second. 13 radians per second. The change of angular angle, the rate of change of angle at t equal to 5 seconds is 13 radians per second. That is correct one. Okay. So theta is given in t. Once theta is given in t, angular velocity is given by d theta by dt. This is obtained at t equal to 5 seconds is 13 radians per second. Now another problem. Another problem. A particle moves along a straight line. A particle moves along a straight line. Along a straight line. Straight line. According to the equation. According to the equation. S equal to AT square plus BT plus C. In 1 second, it travelled a distance 11 centimeters. It travelled a distance 11 centimeters. And at the end of 2 seconds, if velocity is 16 centimeters per second, if velocity is 16 centimeters per second and acceleration is 6 centimeters per second. At the end of 2 seconds, the velocity is given and the acceleration was also given. Then the values of ABC are. ABC are. The given options are 3, 4, 4. 3 minus 4, 4. 4, 3, 4. 1, 4, 4. Once a particle is moving on a straight line according to that equation, S stands for distance here, T stands for time. The relation between distance and time is given as S equal to AT square plus BT plus C, a second degree function. In 1 second, it travelled a distance 11 centimeters. In 1 second, it travelled 11 centimeters. At the end of 2 seconds, the velocity and acceleration is also given here. With the help of these values, you have to find the unknown values involved in the relation, that is A, B, C. That is the question. Initially t equal to 0. For in 1 second, in 1 second, how much distance it covered? Means taking t equal to 1, the distance obtained is A plus B plus C at t equal to 1. At the end of first second, it covers the distance A plus B plus C. That is given as 11 centimeters. The S is 11 centimeters at t equal to 1 second. That is initially given. Given S at t equal to 1 second is 11 centimeters, 20 minutes. So that is at t equal to 1, S is A plus B plus C, taking t equal to 1. Taking t equal to 1 in this relation, the distance covered at t 1 second is A plus B plus C is 11. This is one equation related to A plus B plus C, the first relation. And next, at the end of 2 seconds, one more second, after one more second, he observed that the velocity of the particle is 16 centimeters. Now we will calculate velocity. Velocity ds by dt is d by dt of S means at square plus bt plus c. That is v equal to d by dt of at square is a into 2t. Derivative of t square with respect to t, 2t. Derivative of bt is b, because derivative of t is 1. Derivative of constant is 0. Velocity v equal to 2at plus b. Therefore, v equal to 2at plus b. So, it takes at t equal to 2 seconds, the velocity is at v at t equal to 2 seconds is 4a plus b, but v at 2 seconds is 16 equal to 4a plus b. This is the second one. Similarly, again dv by dt, acceleration, d by dt of v, where v is 2at plus b, which is 2a itself. For 2at it is 2a, for constant b it is 0. But dv by dt at t equal to 2, that is 2a is given, acceleration is given 6 centimeters. This is 3. So, from 1, 2, 3 you have to evaluate. From 1, 2, 3 you have to evaluate ABC. Now, from 3, A is clearly 6 by 2, 3. The constant A takes the value 3. Now, from 2, 4 into 3, A equal to 3, I replaced A with 3. So, 4 into 3 plus B equal to 60. B takes the value 16 minus 12, 4. B takes the value 4. We got A equal to 3 and B equal to 4. Hence, from 1 you can get C. Now, from 1, the relation 1. Now, from 1, A is 3, B is 4, C is not known to us, equal to 11. So, 7 plus C equal to 11. C takes the value 11 minus 7, 4. Hence, A equal to 3, B equal to 4, C equal to 4. The values of A, B, C are 3, 4, 4, which is the first option here. ds by dt gives us velocity. Once again differentiating v with respect to t, we get acceleration. So, dv by dt gives us acceleration. ds by dt gives us velocity. The distance covered in 1 second is also given here. So, s at t equal to 1 second is a plus b plus c. So, with the help of these three relations, you can find the constant values a, b, c. Next one. This is also a good question. So, draw. It's a good question. Two cars started from a place. Started from a place. One moving due east, one moving due east, and the other due to north, with equal speed v. With equal speed v. Then the rate at which they were being separated from each other. Separated from each other. Is. Two cars are started from same place. One moving due east and another one due north, with equal speed v. Then the rate at which they were being separated to each other. That is one fine question. Let us suppose this is the place from which both the cars are started. One moving in this direction due east and another one is due north. One is moving in this direction, another one is moving in this direction with the same speed. Suppose at certain instant, at certain time, the first car covers the distance x. In the same time, the second car covers the distance, suppose y. It is at this place and this is at this place. Let A, B are the positions of the cars. A, B are positions of the cars at certain time t, such that OA is x and OB is y. This car is moving in this direction and this car is moving in this direction. So let A comma B are the positions of cars at certain instant. Let OA equal to x. The distance covered by the first car which is moving due east is x, and the distance covered by the second car which is moving due north is y. Here given dx by dt equal to dy by dt equal to v, because both are having same speed. The rate of change in x is same to that of rate of change in y and is given v. So dx by dt equal to velocity in this direction of x and dy by dt rate of change in y is v. Dx by dt equal to v, dy by dt equal to v. Then rate at which they were separated from each other. That means in what way the distance between the cars s is the rate of change of s to be evaluated here. in what way it is changes. So from the figure, it is known that s square equal to x square plus y square. By Pythagoras theorem, s square follows x square plus y square. Differentiating with respect to t on both sides, d by dt of s square equal to d by dt of x square plus d by dt of y square. That is 2 s into ds by dt, the rate of change in s, equal to differentiating x square with respect to x, we get 2x, and dx by dt follows, plus 2y into dy by dt follows. So therefore ds by dt equal to, you can remove 2 throughout the relation, and x into dx by dt is v, y into dy by dt is also v, by s, so that equal to, therefore ds by dt equal to x plus y into v by s itself, x plus y x plus y into x plus y into v by s, where v is the velocity of the course. Okay. So the course are separated at the rate of x plus y into v by s, where s is the square root of x square plus y square, x plus y into v by root over s in terms of x and y, root over x square plus y square into v. Once they are moving with equal speeds. Of course in different directions. The distances covered by the course are equal. In same time. So you may take x equal to y in that relation. So taking x equal to y in this relation, once, since they are equal, the course are moving with equal speeds, means they covered equal distance in a stipulated time. They covered equal distance because the speed is same. So x is y itself. Therefore ds by dt equal to, replacing y with x plus x by square root of x square plus x square into v, that is 2x by root 2x into v, 2x square under root gives us root 2x. You can remove x, you can cancel root 2 in the denominator, with root 2 in the numerator, so that we get root 2 in the numerator and v. So ds by dt. Therefore, ds by dt, the rate at which the two cars are separated, the rate of change of this distance. Once A position is here and B position is here, S changes. The rate at which the distance between the cars changes is root 2 times their velocity. Root 2 times their velocity. So ds by dt equal to root 2 v follows. Root 2 v follows. It's also a good question. Next, a source of light. Source of light, L-I-G-H-T. A source of light is hung h meters directly above a straight horizontal path on which a boy a meters height is walking. If a boy walks at a rate of b meters per second, at a rate of b meters per second from the light, the rate at which his shadow increases. The rate at which his shadow increases. The rate at which his shadow increases. This is the shadow problem already given to you with numeral values are given here. Same problem, but here the values are not given in numerals. Same model problem. A source of light is hung at the height of h meters. Suppose this is the ground. The light is hung at the height of h meters. It is fixed. Now a boy of height a meters. Let us suppose AB is the boy and some OL is the height of the lamp post. A boy is moving in this direction away from the lamp post with the rate of b meters per second. In such case, at what rate his shadow increases? Naturally, the boy is moving away from the lamp post. His shadow falls on the ground in front of him. That means this is the shadow. Once the light is here, the shadow of the boy is this. Let us consider this is y. And this distance covered by the boy from the lamp post is x. Now, given x dx by dt, the rate of change in x, the distance covered by the boy from the lamp post, is b meters per second. This is given. The rate of change in x is b meters because he is walking away from the lamp post with that rate. Let length of the shadow is y meters, of course. Height of the lamp post is given. This is lamp post. This is lamp post. This is the position of lamp. This is the man or boy whose height is a meters. So clearly from the figure, here is also the figure is self-explanatory. No need of giving all the details of the data, because the figure itself announces the data, gives us the data. So from the figure, triangle O, let it be this is P, OPL is similar to that of triangle APB. Triangle OPL is similar to that of triangle OPB. Therefore, from similar triangle properties, OP by corresponding side in its similar triangle AP equal to OL by corresponding side in the similar triangle is AB. OP is clearly x plus y, AP is y equal to OL equal to H, AB equal to A. So therefore, AX plus AY takes the value HY. Y in terms of x, A minus, otherwise H minus A into Y equal to AX. So Y equal to A by H minus A into X. Y in terms of x is A by H minus A. H is fixed. Height of the lamp post is fixed, and height of the boy is also fixed. H is fixed, A is fixed, hence it is constant. The variables are y and x. Therefore, dy by dt, the rate of change in y. The rate of change in y means the rate of change of the shadow. dy by dt is A by H minus A into dx by dt. But dx by dt is given b. Dx by dt is given b. So dy by dt equal to A by H minus A into b, which is nothing but AB by H minus A. This is the rate of change in the shadow. So the rate of change in the shadow is rate of change or rate of increase in shadow. That is dy by dt equal to AB by H minus. This is always positive. Moreover, it is meters per second. The rate of change in the shadow of the boy on the ground is AB by H minus A. H is more than A. H is more than A. This is positive. These two are positive. So totally gives us positive. Once dy by dt is positive, it is increasing. The shadow is increasing clearly. So that is the concept. which is a shadow problem, very important problem, both to the board as well as to the objective also.